Hey, this is Tyler with TJX Survival. I am out trail running, basically urban trail running. It's woodsy here, but there's also a little trail that runs through the place that I like to go running all the time. So it's a good mix of quick access, river, wilderness, all that fun stuff. Anyway, I want to talk a little bit today about survival fitness, so stay tuned. So I hope y'all can see me with this. It's just my little GoPro sitting on a log. So I want to cover two things: what I carry and why fitness is important with survival. First off, fitness is important with survival because the more fit you are, the more you can carry. The more mentally fit you are, the less you need to carry. And I oftentimes see preppers and survivalists that are grotesquely overweight and they just can't keep up. And that's a major issue. So I think it's incredibly important for you to make fitness an important part of the learning process or training or things that you do on a regular daily basis. I like to integrate modern technology. Obviously, I've got like my GPS watch with ancient technology. I'm running around here in a pair of Hirachis. They're my Luna Originals. And basically from a utilitarian perspective, whatever works the best, that's what I like to use. So since fitness is about challenging yourself, going distances, strengthening your feet, strengthening your body, your lungs and everything, I like the Hirachis. They force me to run correctly. They force me to strengthen up the muscles and all the stuff in my feet. They also give me the ability to run right through rivers and not care, to run through dirt, sand, whatever, doesn't matter. Strengthens my feet up, lets my feet breathe when it's super swampy and hot. I can run right through the wet, right through the dirt, whatever. Anyway, a little bit of tangent there. Another thing I really like to do, it's a little bit odd, is this VersaCloth. Basically all this puppy is a cloth with some stuff that I carry wrapped up inside of it. Now, what I like to do is I'll get a little bit of water, I'll get a knife, and something to eat, just some sort of snack, assuming that I don't find some sort of wild edibles while I'm running. And in this case, I got some of that, those little gel blocks, the high carbohydrate gel blocks, because when you've been running for about 45 minutes, sometimes you start to bonk really hard, and a little bit of fuel really helps you to recover from that. The other thing I have is some water. I just have 1 liter of water. I'll try to pound a bunch of water before I run, and then I'll bring that liter with me, and I'll pound that about halfway through the run. And where I'm in an urban setting right now, there's water everywhere. There's drinking fountains and all sorts of places that I can get water. So the less that I can carry, the better. I don't want a lot of gear. And all I did on this knot, I just tied a knot and went back through itself. I guess I can show you up real close how I did that. I just did an overhand knot right here. And then what I do with my right hand is I put my pinky here to keep it super tight because it's going to wiggle loose. I wrap this around, and kind of like tying your shoes, I do one bunny ear. That way I can yank on this when I want to take it off because it can tighten up. This excess stuff, I just tuck it right down. Now, because this is just cloth, it's comfortable. It's tight like a belt. It's really solid back here. It's just four square feet of cloth that I fold over like a bandana, wrap my stuff up in it, and throw it on my waist. The cool thing about this is if I'm out here trail running and I find a big blob of cambium layer and I want to go home and teach some bow drill stuff, I can throw it in this pouch. If I find berries or whatever that I want to gather, I don't know, plantain, I found some of that earlier today, and grab a big old handful of it and throw this in the pouch. If I find apples or all sorts of other stuff. Where I live, it used to be an orchard area, so there's fruit everywhere, and I can just throw a couple in here, eat it as I go, whatever it is that I want to do. I just like how versatile this is to add to and subtract from, and how stable it is. No matter how I move, it's rock solid. There's nothing more annoying than running and having something slapping on you, having something pound against your back or something for huge durations of time. I can't deal with it. So this gives me a really lightweight sit-up, Hirachis, some shorts, just a t-shirt, got my heart rate monitor, GPS. I like to track and compare my progress. And then the VersaCloth with a liter of water, puko knife, and so some snacks. Super ultra light, good to go. And of course my glasses. Sometimes when you're running late in the evening, that sheer light coming in from the side, it's too much for me to deal with. So anyway, that is a little on fitness. I think you should do something, even if it's just walking for half an hour. That is so much better than nothing. Get to the point, if you can, by setting goals to do longer distances. Today is a long distance run for me, so I'm taking a break. I'm about halfway through. I'm gonna run for an hour or two. That's long for me. I know some people that's not so long. But anyway, just stack, constantly challenge yourself, and no matter where you're at right now, you will be better if you just be tomorrow better than you were yesterday. Alright guys, hopefully this is valuable. Got a little footage to show you. Please hit the subscribe button, and thank you for watching Teach Extra Live.